got a fist bump in.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Okay, so grid series 5. Okay. Hello. You all steamed up in there? Yeah, your glasses are steamed up there. Hopefully you can see.
Probably going to have the worst karts in the fleet.
And on that note, welcome to grid series round 5.
Format, 5-minute practice / qualifying, okay? Straight into the first 10-minute heat. After heat 1, we'll bring you into the pit lane to do a kart swap, and then we'll be straight out for heat 2 and 3, which are both rolling starts, okay? Don't forget that the top 4 drivers get moved to the back of the grid for heat 2 and heat 3, okay? After both of those heats, we'll bring you back into the pit lane where you get a 15-minute break-ish. We'll then bring you back for the final, which is a 20-minute final, okay?
Huh?
You're gonna get smoked.
Probably.
Looks like you got a sun grip on your tyres.
Maybe. I can't really tell.
Huh?
I can't really tell.
So let's just quickly fly through what turned out to be a frustrating qualifying session. So we're just coming up to the end of our first lap here. As you're about to see, Oscar jumps up to P1. So looking good start. So we're now just coming down towards the end of lap 2, and again Oscar jumps up back into P1, so he's held the lead for the first couple of laps. We're on lap 3 and I've watched this through, and for some reason Oscar stays P3 here with a 46.2. I don't know what happened there, to be honest, because his lines look good. But the problem we've got now, as you can see, is the driver ahead that we've just gained on really quick through the last couple of turns. Kart number 32, a guy called Robbie, never heard of him before, so he's obviously a new member here. And he completely wiped out this lap for us. So Oscar's about to just go wide on this turn here now, let Robbie get away and try and set himself up for a fast final lap. Let's see what he can do. I think you can see what's coming. Typical. Yeah, Oscar managed to get 3 clean laps in this. I don't know why the third lap was so slow, because like I said, I watched the lines and it all looked good anyway from this angle. So essentially that's it. He fell down to P6 while he was stuck behind the other driver on his 4th lap. He set himself up again for a fast qualifying lap there, but we'd run out of time unfortunately. So frustratingly, we're down to P6 in qualifying. I feel like we had a lap less than everybody else, but there's Jayden ahead complaining, look. Nothing new at all here at Birmingham Teamsport. Oscar, I think, just fell to P6 or P7 there on the last lap, but he was buying time to try and get some faster laps in. But if the top 4 are going to be starting from the back of the grid, as they said, it might be ideal if Oscar can finish P5. Let's see what happens. I'll go back to his camera footage then. So we're going into heat 1. It's a 10-minute race. The top 4 will be moved to the back of the grid for the following heat. I'll cut out any dull parts of this. We've got Jayden behind us who wants to work together, but that's not always possible due to the parity differences in the fleet. Let's get stuck into this. We just got absolutely loaded there into P4. Cheers, guys.
If I'm right, Oscar might be in the worst possible place here. Because if P1, 2, 3 and 4 are going to the back of the grid, and Oscar finishes in P4, does that mean he's starting last for the heats?
Not quite, as they're put to the back of the pack in reverse order, so Oscar would be starting 4th from the back.
Right, P1's gone anyway. Not too sure where it is, but it's gone.
So P1 was Evan in kart number 13. Now please try and remember that for later in the video, because kart 13 is an absolute rocket.
They're battling ahead here, so you've got a chance there to catch them.
That's Pone ahead, defending against Manic, and hopefully this will give us the opportunity now to close up that last little bit of a gap that's still left.
Come on, dude, close in on them.
Yeah, it was a really frustrating watch this was. Oscar just couldn't quite tighten up that gap on Manic. Every time he get onto his rear bumper, the gap would slightly open up again. But if he can get there and he can maintain the pressure on Manic, I feel there's a way past.
He's trying to bounce to make the car go quicker.
Yeah, it's not the best car in the fleet. It's maybe a few tenths off the pace, but it's not too bad, and at least Oscar's able to be competitive in it, sort of.
Now Jayden's getting closer to you. You got one more chance and then Jayden will be on you.
So time is running out. Pone is aggressively defending more and more as each lap goes by now to try and stop Manic from getting past him. We've got to find a way past. We've got to do it now.
Get the inside, mate. Why didn't you go up the inside there?
Right, that's Manic disposed of. Forget about him now. Sorry, Manic, I know you're watching this. But we've got to go after Pone. But with just over 2 minutes on the clock left, unfortunately, this kart that we've had for this session and for the previous qualifying session just hasn't quite got the legs in it to do anything about it. And as you can see now, on fast forward, Pone actually manages to slightly pull away from us. So it's been a frustrating race, but P3, good result overall. We'll take it and we'll move on to heat number 2. So, as punishment for finishing P3 in the first race, we're starting P3 from the back. P9 for this one. Green light's about to come on. Let's get into it. Oscar seems to already think he's got a bad kart. I guess we're going to find out, aren't we, over the next 10 minutes. Oh, hi Pone. How you doing, buddy? Isn't this a familiar feeling? So that's cost us 3 places, put us to the back of the grid. No punishment, of course, at Birmingham Teamsport for what happens on track. We're now going to have to try and work our way from the back in a kart that Oscar already knows his pants. Let's see what he can do.
Now he's still behind the newbies. Yeah, it's all over. Grid series is officially finished. It's done.
Thanks to Robbie there for letting us through. He'd probably seen what happened, in all fairness. One lap later, we haven't even made an inch on the driver ahead, so let's skip forward now another 1.5 laps till we're catching up with them. So we've now got Evan ahead of us. It'd be nice to think we can get past him and then attack Pone for our P8 position back. Evan's made the move and we've now got Foxy ahead of us. A nicely timed move here up the inside that not many see coming gives Oscar P9 back where we started the race. We're now half a lap later, about to start putting some serious pressure on Evan. Let's hope we can get past him, because we've still got vengeance in our eyes and we want to get Pone back for what he did to us earlier. But unfortunately, that's all she wrote. Fair play to Evan ahead. He defended solidly. We just couldn't get past him on that one moment that we had the chance to. We're on a yellow light now. When this faded, as you can see, Evan just pulls away from us ahead. So yeah, again, this kart just had no top end or no pace overall in it. And it's ensured that we couldn't rise any higher than P9 in this race after being shunted to the back by our adversary. So we have to roll on to heat number 3, and the disappointing news is we're back in this same kart again. Don't know if Oscar's going to be able to do anything different in that heat. It's all going to come down to the race start really, and if he can make up any positions on the first lap. Well, it's often difficult to find a positive here, but I've got one. I've dug deep and I've managed to find this one. We're going into heat 3 starting in P5. Moving up 4 positions due to the top 4 drivers from heat 2 being moved to the back of the grid. So we need a win. Nothing else will do in this one really. P2 might be okay, but we want to be starting at least in that top 3rd for the following final. Although we know all that really matters is the kart that you get in the final. Shh. Heat 3, kart sucks, gotta make it happen on the first lap here, no pressure. I've never seen a race start like this. I have no idea who pressed the green button. But as you can see, the racer leading the pack out. He's looking to his right there, watching the other cart still coming down the ramp. And that's why nobody reacted when the light went green. Everybody was a bit confused at what was going on. Absolutely useless. So we've got to go round and start again. So we're all back in position. Everybody's nice and tight in formation. Let's do this. As I said, we've got to make it happen on the first lap. Otherwise, the chances of catching anybody ahead and getting past them are nigh on impossible. Let me just mute out that copyright music. Okay, I have absolutely no idea what's going on out there now. It's becoming a bit of a pantomime show. Then they're about to go and have words with Manic. I don't know what they're saying to him. Trying to teach him how to start a race. I've got no idea. I don't put this one down to the races at all. Everybody was in position and ready to go then. All I do know is we've now got to go back round the track again, regrid, and attempt a restart again. I've slowed this down to explain, and this is how cautious Oscar is out there on track. Moving at this speed, he had a fraction of a second there to decide whether to hold for the overtake or whether to pull out. At the time, he was around about 30% alongside Evan. It doesn't look quite as far on this footage as it does from the helmet cam footage, but he pulled out of that one absolutely brilliantly. He's not one to stick people in the barriers. Now what we need is the pack ahead of us to start battling and fighting, otherwise there's every chance they're just going to drive away from us, as we've seen Evan do at the end of Heat 2. Let's just take this one back a minute before I talk about Jayden passing us. Now I'm sure you can see at this point here, there's about 1.5-2 kart lengths there between Oscar and Jayden. As we carry on round now through to the double hairpin section, you can see Oscar's nice and tight on Evan coming through here, and now Evan's just gone. Jayden is now on the back of Oscar, and at this point there is about 3 kart lengths between Oscar and Evan ahead, and this has allowed Jayden to just get a simple pass on us. Oscar obviously wasn't expecting him to be there and left it open. Super frustrating. We need to get onto the final, and I think I've said this in just about every round so far this season, and get into a different kart. But as I was saying about Jayden passing us, this doesn't make any difference to our championships. To be honest, I think he's already won the championships by now. Anyway, our real competitor is Evan, 2 karts ahead. We need to try and finish above him in the final, because it's going to be a close fight, I believe, between us and Evan for P3 on the podium come the end of the season. Well, that could have been the end of the race there. Luckily, we got a bit of a bump from behind, and we're still in it, and we've still got Evan in our sights, especially now that Jayden's just passed him. Oscar's now going to have to drive absolutely flawlessly, try not to touch any apexes or any barriers, and that's the only hope really he's got now of trying to close his gap on the ones ahead, of course, unless they get stuck into a bit of a battle. And they have started battling, and we're right back on them. This isn't over yet. And we've made up a position. We've just took that one off Harris, but it's Evan ahead that we still need to get. We've got to keep going, keep pushing. Yeah, fair play to Evan. He hasn't given us a sniff of an opportunity to get past him, and we're now just beginning the final 2 laps. Is there going to be one more opportunity? Let's see. Well, no, there isn't. There isn't going to be another opportunity, unfortunately. This has ended a bit like Heat 2 ended, although at least this time Evan didn't manage to pull away from Oscar. He just sort of followed him around and round in a couple of circles, and the race was done. So we finished Heat 3 in P4. Let's see where this sets us up then for the final. But before we do move on to the final, I just want to show the results of that race, because there's a bit of a cock-up here. Teamsport can't seem to get anything right. So if you look at the sheet there on the screen there, you'll see Oscar rightly finished in P4, but ahead of Oscar in P3 you'll see Jayden. Now if you'll just watch the video, you'll see that Oscar was actually chasing down Evan, and Evan is now showing as P6, 2 positions behind Oscar, and you can also confirm that it was Evan ahead of Oscar by his kart number there, 34. And just to show that it's not me getting this wrong, I've screen recorded the Teamsport app. You can see there, Heat 10 highlighted in grey, Oscar finished P4. If we go into that one, you can see there, Oscar P4, Jayden P3, and Evan just there down in P6. I have no idea what's going on. None of it makes any sense to me. But this is Teamsport Birmingham, so we now need to figure out who's finished ahead of us that is showing as behind us on the app. I have no idea.
sorry about you too.
Now, although that wasn't so clear because of the CAC copyright music that Teamsport keep blasting out, that was an apology there from Pone about taking Oscar out on the upstairs section. Pone, don't worry, buddy. And I tell you what, mate, that's a massive thing. It says a lot about you to come up and apologise. You've just given me the goose pimples. Thank you, mate. Honestly, thank you. 20-minute final, and it now all comes down to the kart. I hope it's number 13, because that's the one that won the first race.
Not number 13.
Hang on, somehow I'm started to record, so I'll carry on. Oscar has kart number 13, and kart number 13 won the first race. Oscar! Ah, good one, it's a good one. Alright, it's a good one. The kart, he's got kart 13 that Evan won the first race in. You know the practice qualifier earlier? Yeah. Evan was gone in kart 13, way ahead of everybody, and Oscar's got that, so might have a bit of luck here. Okay, don't damage it to the helmet.
You need a bubble?
Like get stuck.
Yeah, actually I did. Haha.
Oscar! Ah, good one, it's a good one. Alright, it's a good one. The kart, he's got kart 13 that Evan won the first race in. But Oscar didn't hear me, so he's going out completely oblivious to the fact that he might have a really good kart here. You might remember I said earlier in the video to remember that number, kart 13. Here we are. So let's find out then. I guess Oscar's going to find out himself if this one is capable of setting some fast lap times and of helping him work his way through the grid. We're starting in P5. We're about to head into the rolling start. Let's get underway. And immediately we're past Evan. That's something that we couldn't do in the previous karting heats 2 and 3, and we haven't even used the boost yet.
Right, Jayden in P1 has already gone. I think that's P1 sealed. We've got 20 minutes, haven't we? Come on. Go, 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 go. The Pone over defends, we're going to lose Manik as well. Team looking around, massively over defending. He's costing you loads of time, mate. You've got to get past really quick. He's really going to hold Oscar up, man, if he doesn't get past quick. Oh, he's got him. He's got him, yeah. Right, now start closing that gap. Don't get wiped out.
Listen to me, trackside nervous. Naturally, obviously.
Come on, now go. You've got the pace. Go, 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 go. There's Jayden.
Right now we're 3.1 seconds behind him. That's going to be a lot of catching up, and Manic's there too. But we know I believe at least anyway from trackside, that Oscar's out there in a good kart. So I'm still quite hopeful at the minute, because I know there's still 16.5 minutes of the race to go.
When you do catch mate, you've got to be fast. Should have Pone back on you.
And the good news is we're now 2.2 seconds behind Jayden in P1. On the last lap we were 3.1 seconds behind him, so we've made 0.9 seconds in just one lap, and that's with both of us hot lapping. So we know that our kart is capable of catching him by 0.9 seconds of a lap, and there's still 15 plus minutes to go.
Knows you're there now.
Jayden is still just 2.1 seconds ahead of us, but of course Manic's now right in front of us. We've got to get past him quick, so we need to start putting the pressure on. And coming through this section just now, Manic's keeping some nice tight lines there, defending hard, so we've got to make sure we keep the pressure on him. We've got to find a way past quick, and Jayden is just there. We can see him, we can almost taste his blood. And that was a nicely timed one by Oscar. At the time of impact, the front wheel was aligned with Manic's front wheel perfectly. So really nice clean pass there. Now let's get moving. Jayden's still 2.1 seconds ahead. Let's get him.
You've got to go. Come on, forget about him now. Go. You can finally have this battle with Jayden. 2 years in the making.
Make that 2.5 years in the making. We have been desperate for a chance to attack Jayden out on track, and it just seems like everything has been dead set on stopping that from happening. If we look back to March of last year, I believe it was March the 17th or thereabouts, for the Junior Grid Series Round 2, there was another driver on track with us. You'll see it in our impeccable behaviour got us banned video, where that driver purposefully spun Oscar out after the first round, having slammed him into the wall and bruised his rib. This round he purposefully spun Oscar out from behind, just as Oscar was getting onto the back of Jayden for an epic battle that at the time both boys were desperate to have with each other. So yeah, probably 2.5 years now since Oscar started karting here in January 2024, sorry. We've wanted this battle with Jayden, and it just hasn't materialised. We've spent the whole season with him at Daytona. Same thing again. We've had races where we've been behind him, but the kart parity has just destroyed any chance of us being able to tighten up on him and, and make this happen. So we are absolutely desperate now to tighten up on him. And what have we got? About 10 minutes of this race left, I believe. Let's see if we can do it. Can we get him? We've defended against him once previously for 20 minutes. Can he do the same now to prevent us getting past? This is a moment, a big moment that's coming up.
Come on, mate, you've got to want this now. 2 years you've wanted this, you've got 10 minutes to attack him. He knows you're there. It's Jayden, that is. We waited 2 years for this race. 2 years waiting for this.
We've now dropped Manic and we've just got to close up this last few inches here on Jayden. As you can hear from trackside, I am pumped for this. Come on, Oscar, get him. Jayden's having a peek over his shoulder now. He's feeling our presence.
We've waited 2 years for this. He's raced with nobody more than he's raced with Jayden, but he's never been next to Jayden on track. Not at Daytona, not at Club 100, nowhere, never here. Come on. Get the rest of the grid series, this is the moment. Go on then, dude. That's it, he's got to defend now. Don't let him defend against you for 10 minutes. You want to get past him now. Jayden's not going to be easy at all to get past. Not at all. That camera better be filming. The only problem is you've now got Manic catching you again. And there's a back marker coming up. It could mess everything up.
Listen to me stressing from trackside again. It is tense up there watching this play out.
Yeah, you might need to work with Jayden now for the next few minutes. Get away from Manic again. Nah, they don't give out blue flags here.
I have never seen a blue flag waved here at Teamsport Birmingham. I don't even think they own one. So here comes the back marker then. Anything can happen now. It can cost us, and it can catch back up with us and get past and put us in P3. It could leave us an opportunity to get past Jayden. One thing that's for certain, stress.
Now what are the odds Oscar's going to come out of this in P3?
Nicely done by Oscar and Jayden, but as you can see, Manic has also just made it through. So this isn't over yet. It's not a simple, straightforward race between us and Jayden. Manic's definitely not out of this just yet.
You got to set him up for the switch back then, mate, alright? Come on, and use your boost. Oscar needs to come out wide down here now and get Jayden on the inside on the way out. But then he's under threat now from Manic.
I think after 2.5 years from trackside watching and waiting for this, I'm just talking a load of waffle now in the moment. And this was a good attempt by Oscar. If Jayden was just 1 more inch to the right, we'd have had him. So Jayden did say after this race that this is the most pressure he's ever been under in his entire karting career. But will it pay off for us? And just here now you see a bit of disappointment for Manic as he taps on his steering wheel. I think he feels he missed an opportunity there.
You got to watch Manic behind you because he's watching that. And he'll try and get up the inside here as you come out wide, so Very careful.
I know I'm always talking away like Oscar can hear me out there. I think it's a bit of mixture of passion and also knowing that I'll be editing this at some point into a video. Either way, I can't help but comment on the races. So when I'm trackside, I'm often saying to people, oh, ignore me, don't worry about me, I'm just talking to myself.
Right, now see the gap there. Watch this gap disappear. There we go. On the yellows. And Pound's close right in on the back of them. And whoever's behind Pound. It might actually help Oscar. If that puts some pressure on Manic, might help Oscar. I don't know. It's not right though. They should get penalised for that. Just the front three have worked hard through the race to get the gap on them. And now it's gone.
Yeah, as you can hear live in the moment then, it's a pet hate of mine. Watching Oscar out there racing, you know, throughout a session, building up a lead, which might only be a few seconds, but it's probably took, as you've seen in this, around about 15 minutes to earn that few seconds lead. And then one yellow light and all the good work's undone. And yeah, it stresses me out. Oscar's a lot more chill with it than I am.
He's not going to let you through there, mate. You got to go wide and get him on the switchback.
Yeah, Jayden's wisened up to that move now and he's defending the inside down the long straight. So Oscar's got to start looking at switching things up. Really now he needs to move over to the right and try a switchback on the way through that corner. We've also been talking since this race about other areas of the track that we can work new magic on, so to speak. And we've got to be careful, Justine, not to go too wide there. Manic just had a quick look up the inside, but he wasn't prepared for the move, luckily.
Don't get caught yourself. Oh, Oscar, you've left it. That's it. I said you got to be really careful doing that there. Bloody hell. You'll either lose a position or end up in the barrier yourself.
Now, don't you just hate it when you're watching something, you're just getting into it, you get to the best scene and the adverts come on? Well, you don't need to worry about that here because we're not monetised. So there's going to be no commercial breaks in this video. There's going to be nothing there to get in the way of you enjoying the entertainment and what's happening out on track. So without further ado, let's get back to the video. But first, let's just rewind back a little so we can remember where we got to. I think that'll do. Let's go again from here.
No. I don't know if they'll have you for contact there, but it was a good try. Very good try. Watch you inside there. I don't know if somebody's got you.
Yeah, that was a good solid attempt there from Oscar. Full-blooded, but it didn't quite come off in the end. He didn't get penalised for it, I can say now. But great to see him having a proper good go at Jayden, and Jayden's used to this sort of competition anyway. He's no newbie to karting. So yeah, Oscar's really got to pile the pressure on and take half a chance when it arrives. We've got now less than 3 minutes of the race left, so Oscar needs to tighten up on him and see if we can create one more chance.
The difference in car power type, it's unquestionable.
For anybody out there who wants to know how to defend on the Birmingham Teamsport track, keep a tight eye now on Jayden's lines ahead. This is exceptional defending, what's coming up over this following lap.
But we knew car 13 was a good one. After the first race. That's it, dude, go wide. You've done that for a few laps, you get used to that, and then maybe you can catch them on the inside. But you've only got about 2 minutes of racing left now.
The way my mum's voice just came out there saying, I can't believe this. Brilliant.
Oh, at least you haven't been wiped out yet. I don't want to talk too soon. What's your inside? You've done it, you've given it away. Told you. Knew it, and you've probably got one more lap left after this. I don't know for sure.
Jeez, Oscar was having none of that there. Absolutely no messing around. He muscled his way through, but didn't get penalised, so it was fair. And now maybe one more opportunity to get Jayden.
Jayden's probably wondering how the hell you're back there so quick. It's coming out now, get ready to put the flag up, look. This is your last lap, I think.
So P2 it is after a cracking final, and I think that firmly puts us in P3 in the championships.
P2, dude. Really well raced. It was so frustrating. Brilliant defending by Jayden, though, to keep you out. You put him under some serious pressure.
So with Evan finishing in P5, coupled with 3 P3 finishes that we know of, and Oscar having had 2 P4s and 2 P2s, we believe we might have just knocked him off the 3rd position on the podium. We're not too sure yet. It's all going to come down to the 6th and final round next month, or at the time of editing this, tomorrow night.
Good race, really good. Oh wow. That was one hell of a race. Really good stuff. Brilliant defending in a crap kart, and brilliant attacking from you, Oscar. Yeah, that's the most pressure I've seen Oscar put somebody under, I think, out there. So, yeah, you've defended brilliantly. It is. What do you reckon, your Teamsport career?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miles.
So he's improved then a lot from when you've raced him in the past. It's been like a good year plus now, hasn't it, since you two last got to have a bit of a battle out there?
It's mainly me attacking Oscar, isn't it?
I think so, yeah. But really good stuff. Well done, guys.
Yeah.
There we go. You're alright with that being in the video, ain't you?
Pardon?
You're alright with that going in the video. I'll take a cut out of that from somewhere. That was a brilliant race.
That was amazing.
It's in the crap car, but his defending was brilliant. Yeah, really good stuff.
I know, I dare you.
He's just had the most pressure he's ever been under out there. You must have thought brilliant when Mallett got past him, and then you look back and Ross was back on him. He wasted no time there getting straight back past Manny.
That was brilliant to watch.
And it didn't take him long to get past Mannix. I got right. He's going to be
2 or 3 seconds, and he was right back past him.
And like, he's going to be on me soon, so I had to start figuring out where I want to be.
Yeah, no, that's the best battle I've seen in there for a couple. It probably is the best battle I think I've seen Oscar in there. Yeah. I've seen him on some good members nights in the past, especially when it was petrol and Speed 4 on the electrics when they were new karts. Yeah, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Got the money's worth tonight.
Yeah. Well done, man.
And how often can I say that? And so we'll be heading into round 6 on Monday the 22nd of June. I believe in P3 position in the entire championship standings. Our goal at the season start, of course, was to go for P1. Everybody races to win, and that was our objective. But we competed in rounds 2 and 3 after Oscar broke his finger back in January, meaning we missed round 1. And rounds 2 and 3 were essentially destroyed by the kart selection look. It was kart parity that decided both of them nights for us. So we came into round 4 and we picked up P2. We knew then that we were in genuine contention to go for the top 3 podium position in the championship standings. And as you've just seen in round 5 in this round, we've also again finished in P2. So we're heading into round 6 now with something to fight for. We see Evan as our main contender for P3 on the podium. At least I believe that's how things are looking at the results from the first 5 rounds. So it's going to be essential that in round 6 we finish ahead of Evan. And of course the objective is still to win. It'd be nice to pick up a P1, you know, for one of the nights in the championship. So to finish it with a bang like that would be fantastic. But for now, I'd just like to say thank you to anybody who's watched. Again, dozens of hours of editing has gone into making this video for you. We don't do it for financial gain. There's no monetization behind it, so you don't even have to worry about adverts, other than the joke advert that I slotted into the middle of this one. But honestly, every watch, like, share, comment, everything means the world to us. So please keep on following us, please keep on supporting, and we'll see you in the next one. And before we bring the video to a close, I just want to give a quick shout out for Beach's Property Services. Chris and his team are fantastic. I've known them for many years now. They've done a lot of work for me on my house and gardens. So anybody in the West Midlands needing any sort of property maintenance, gardening work done, anything at all like that, check them out through their Facebook page or give him a call on the number above. He's highly in demand, so you're not likely to have him knocking on your door the next morning, shovel in hand, but he is amongst the very best in the business. I can definitely recommend him, and I'm putting Oscar's name on the line there by doing so.